Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So good to be here on this Monday morning. I love the Mondays that I'm supposed to, or that I get to be here with you in prayer, thought. It's really special for me. So now, let's see who's joining us. Say hi to a few folks. Now, today I titled this, The Initiation of the Dead, Embracing the Angel of Death. And that's out of a book I've been reading in my book club. We just finished it up. And we're going to be starting a new book coming up. And the book is called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And there's so much great stuff in here that's it's a little book that just packs a wallop. Peace and love, Celeste. Hi, Della. From Detroit, there you go. Portia's here in Los Angeles. So Wayne, good to see you this morning. Tracy, good morning. Now, I'm on my phone this morning because I was up in the cabin last week, and guess who left his computer sitting on the couch up there? It's getting mailed back to me, but takes a little bit of time. Good morning, Deborah, Tracy, Dorothy. And you want to put your prayer requests in here, you can. Please feel free to put in your gratitude, because gratitude, that's a whole prayer all in itself. Thank you. That's a complete prayer in just 2 words. So take a minute, put something in there if you like, something that you're grateful for, something that you're affirming as your life. Affirmative prayer, none of these pleading prayers. We affirm and we're grateful, because life and goes ahead of me, providing me with all I need before I even know I need it. That's the truth. That is the absolute truth. Hello, Della from Portugal. Yes. Deborah, San Francisco. Dorothy from Michigan. Welcome. Taida from Florida. Teresa, tuning in from San Diego. Yes. Beautiful. As more and more folks are tuning in here. I love it. This Monday after Sunday. Sunday, so many people get so filled up with agape when they go to it online or in person. I'd like to see a lot more people locally here in LA show up in person. It's so special to be there. They got their tanks all filled. And then this prayer is about, and what classes are about, and what working with a practitioner is about, is learning how to fill our tank, learning how to know our tank is always being filled. Cup's not half empty, it's not half full, it's continually being filled. And that's what the class is, and that's what seeing a practitioner about is. Learning to take that amazing feeling we get on Sunday with Reverend Michael, whoever the speaker is, and carrying it through the whole week, and not having to have somebody else reboot us, because we can reboot ourselves. Okay. So folks are coming in here. Hi, Zane. Joan. On the phone, the thing just keeps on going back to 0, so it's hard to follow all the posts. It's a little annoying sometimes. Bradley, much love and blessings from Vegas. Yeah. Della. Lori, hello, good morning. Grateful for the cute bunnies in your yard. I love that. Dorothy, I am thankful and appreciative for my life. Catherine, good morning. I'm grateful in this loving energy field. Jazz, hello, Jazz. So grateful for the morning spent outside teaching my little one as we sip tea. Ooh, sipping tea. Beautiful way to start the day. Keeps flipping back. Great. Valerie from South Africa. Grateful for this community. Yes. Linda, good morning from Connecticut. Cynthia, good God morning. It's just so ridiculous trying to follow this on my phone because every time I go down a few, it pops me back up again. Kay, good morning. Barbara, good morning. Kathy Mitchell, good morning to you. Henry, hello from South Carolina. Nice to see you here. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. I'm reading this from page 118 of the Four Agreements. Now, my book club, we just finished up the Four Agreements, and we're actually going to be reading the Fifth Agreement starting this Thursday. And the book club's great. It's no charge for the book club. It's by love donation if you feel like it. We meet every Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, and it's at the top of my Facebook page. I'm Kelwin Hagen. And you can come join us if you like. I will be updating it to the next book shortly. So if you'd like to join us for the reading of the Fifth Agreement, we start this Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Love to see you there. It's really great. And we don't just read it. I read one chapter, and then we discuss it. We have a real discussion group that turns into sometimes a real round robin of people really talking about it, not just asking questions and getting answers, but real discussion. It's awesome. It's fantastic. So I'd love to see you there. You can message me if you have any questions about it. Love that wise tree, Mary Jo. Me too. I like it when the weather has me sitting out here, though today it's already 80 degrees at 8 in the morning. That's not normal for this area. So, but it's all good. Hello, Janet. Kimba. Knowing the right action, order, and wholeness in all my affairs, all good and only good in my vortex. That's the truth for us all. We just don't always know it. Okay, the initiation of the dead, embracing the angel of death. I love this part. By the way, the Four Agreements are: always be impeccable with your word. Don't ever take anything personally. Don't make assumptions, and always do your best. I like that. The final way to attain personal freedom is to prepare ourselves for the initiation of the dead, to take death itself as our teacher. What the angel of death can teach us is how to be truly alive. We become aware that we can die at any moment. We have just the present to be alive. The truth is that we don't know if we are going to die tomorrow. Who knows? And we have the idea that we have many years in the future, but do we? If we go to the hospital and the doctor tells us that we have 1 week to live, what are we going to do? As we have said before, we have two choices. One is to suffer because we are going to die, and to tell everyone, poor me, I'm going to die, and really create a huge drama. The other choice is to use every moment to be happy, to do what we really enjoy doing. If we have only 1 week to live, let's enjoy life. Let's be alive. We can say, I'm going to be myself. No longer am I going to run my life trying to please other people. No longer am I going to be afraid of what they think about me. What do I care about what others think if I am going to die in 1 week? I'm going to be myself. The angel of death can teach us to live every day as if it is the last day of our life. And if there may be no tomorrow, as if there may be no tomorrow, we can begin each day by saying, I am awake. I see the sun. I'm going to give my gratitude to the sun and to everything and everyone, because I am still alive. one more day to be myself. That is the way to start every morning. Yes. That is the way I see life. That is what the angel of death taught me. To be completely open. To know that there is nothing to be afraid of. And of course, I treat people I love with love, because this may be the last day that I can tell you how much I love you. I don't know if I'm going to see you again, so I don't want to fight with you. What if I had a big fight with you and I told you that all those emotional poisons that I have against you and you die tomorrow? Oops. My God. The judge would get me so bad, and the judge is inside myself. And I will feel so guilty for everything that I have told you. I will even feel guilty for not telling you how much I love you. The love that makes me happy is the love that I can share with you. Why do I need to deny that I love you? It is not important if you love me back. I may die tomorrow, or you may die tomorrow. What makes me happy now is to know how much I love you. And it keeps on saying more and more really good stuff. But I'm going to stop there. And just a few years ago, I had a pulmonary embolism. And it changed the way I looked at so much of life. You know, I spent a few days in the hospital, mumbling to myself things about what I can change, and really thinking about all the things I love in life. It turned out to be such a blessing because of this very thing. It brought me to that edge. See, when you dodge a bullet like that and you keep going, you realize how precious each and everything is to us. Doesn't mean I don't feel some anger now and then. Doesn't mean I don't occasionally have some resentment at people and have to work through some issues. In fact, yes, I do. However, I really work not to allow those to color everything about it. If I have an issue with somebody, I'll talk about that issue and still love them. Sometimes I won't talk to somebody at all because something's not rubbing me right, talk to them, and I'm not ready. But I still love them. And I see the world that way. So, let's remember, this body is temporary. What we do in it, while we're in it. Thank you, Minta. That's what counts. So live today as if it may be the last day that you'll ever live. And treat the people you love with love, because it may be the last day that they live. And if we live our life that way, realizing that each and every one of us is a divine part of God, and what's taking place in our life is taking place for us, not to us, life just gets better. The simplicity of it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'm going to go into prayer now. I love you. I am so grateful. First and foremost, like the book says, I'm grateful the sun is shining and I get to enjoy another day of life. I get to. I am grateful for the home that I have. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my immediate family, and I'm grateful for my extended family, and I'm grateful for my chosen family. I'm grateful for the family that has chosen me. I am grateful for each and every being that's in my life. I am so grateful for the love that I have for first and foremost, for me. I love Kelwin. I am grateful for the love I feel for myself. I'm grateful for the love I feel for you. I'm grateful for the love I feel for my kids and their mom. I am grateful for the love I feel for my sister, my brother, my mother, my uncles, my aunts. I'm grateful for this big, beautiful tree that I get to sit under here and share with you. I am grateful for all this and more, and grateful for each and every little challenge that pulls me into being a more conscious awareness of who and whose I am. I am grateful for all this, knowing that all of this, everything, everywhere, is just one thing. It is so simple. There is only life-lifing. Life-lifing is each and everything, each and every place, everywhere, from the smallest molecule down inside of my body to the furthest star in the universe. Life-lifing encompasses everything, and everything that life-lifing everywhere is working together. It's working together. It's always working together. The chaos is happening to create. It's all love. It's all God. And it is beautiful. Knowing this about everything, everywhere, I know this to be the truth about me. I am.
Is that you, Buster?
I am the living, loving life of God. Right here, right now. That is what I am. That is what I am down at my core. That means that all that God is, I am. All. Not a piece of it. The Jesus Christ, the Buddha, everything that God is, I am. And everything that God does, I can do. It's true of me. And I know it's true of me. Even as sometimes I have trials and tribulations, knowing it's true of me, I know it is true of you. You are the living life of God right here on earth. All that God is, you are. Anything you can imagine that you are, you are more. We are more. Because God has no beginning. God has no end. God is infinite. So you are infinite. We are infinite. We are the infinite love of God. And life is life in so many beautiful ways. As me, as you, as we. Life is life in all over the place in so many gorgeous, amazing ways. When I look at the news and I look at other things, I see the between the lines to the compassion and the love that is taking place everywhere in the world. When I feel the sun and the heat of the sun, and even as I know that the world is warming right now, I know and I feel the love that is the world, the love that is the universe, the love that is God, taking place in and as me and around me as everything. I feel it. I am it. I live it. So as I move forward today, knowing this and looking at all the affirmative prayers and all the gratitude that's coming into this prayer request, the ones that are typed in, the ones that are just thought, the ones that may have been kept private and said, I know that each and every one of these are these prayers, these responses of gratitude to the world, these affirmations of what is. Whether they've taken place in this physical world yet or not. They start here. All that is starts in our minds, starts in the mind of God. So our imagination. So as I look forward at my life and at what I see my life to be, it may not be that in the physical world yet. But I see it, I know it, I experience it, I feel it. I feel the love of God in everything. Therefore, the love of God is working in my life, improving everything that I do, think, and say. I am the living, breathing love of God. You are, we are the living, breathing love of God. There is no thing that we cannot be, no thing that we cannot do. So today, as we reach forward, and we know that some people have some chronic problems, things that aging may be causing, as my shoulder has been healing more and more, as I'm giving it the love, and I'm being grateful for it, and I'm loving my shoulder. I love it so much that it's healing and feeling better and growing in strength. You too, take a moment and love your body. Look at your body. Whether you have aches and pains or chronic diseases or anything, love your body. Be grateful for your body. You are here. You get to have another day. The beauty of that. So as we move forward through this beautiful day, knowing that God is all there is, God is the everything that is everything. As we know this, then we know that everything is always working for our greatest good. Right now, today, lifing goes ahead of me, creating me, bringing me, creating in my life all I need before I even know I need it. Sometimes I never know why I needed it, but it's there. And each and everything that's taking place in my life, in our life, is taking place for a very specific reason. Each and everything is the love of God. It's all the love of God. I am one inside this wonderful love of God. I may die tomorrow. Today, I can express the love of God as me, as Kelvin. Tomorrow, maybe. I am grateful. Grateful for all of this. Grateful for knowing that I get to be. I could complicate it on a whole lot of other things, but the fact is, I get to live and breathe as Kelvin, right here, right now, today. You get to live and breathe as each and every one of you, right here, right now, today. So take the time. Pay attention. Know that you are. So today, I embrace the angel of death. I embrace the angel of death as the angel of death awakens me and reminds me to be the love that I am today. To feel the love that I am today. Because I may not have it tomorrow here in this body. So as I look out at the world, and I know that each and every one of us have prayers for things that we would like to see in our life, I see that these prayers are being acted on by the wonderful, wonderful, loving power of the One. That right now, every place in the world, whether it is a place that's torn by violence or not, God is there, love is there, and everything is always working towards a greater good, even as I cannot always see it in this world today. And here, in case nobody else tells you this today, every one of you, I love you. I love you. I love you today, and if I am blessed to be here tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. So as we move forward through this day, through this week, I will carry this love, this torch, this fire into every moment of my life. Today I will look at everybody. Say this with me as you're doing it. Today, I will look in the eyes of every single being I see, and I will see the eyes of God looking back at me. I will feel blessed that I get to express the who's and who I am, and I get to experience the who's and who you are. I give thanks for this powerful feeling of love. I give thanks for this truth. I give thanks. And then I let it go. I let it go into the big love. I let it go into the big unknown, knowing that it will always come back to me with more love. The more I let go with love, the more love comes back into my life. I release knowing that I have to release into the circulation in order for the circulation to feed me, to feed we. As I let go, I am supplied. I let it go. I let it go into the big love, the big yes. And I say, and so it is. Amen. Olive, thank you for reminding me to love my body. Right shoulder and entire body. Please pray for healing for Carrie, Gail, Mary, my daughter, myself. Love, blessings. Absolutely, this prayer is for everybody, and knowing that everyone is in the love and are the love of God. I'm going to go through all these comments later. Again, I'm Kelwin Hagan. Come on over to my Facebook page. Take a look. Pinned to the top post. It's about my book club. And again, we're going to be starting to read not this book, but the book, The Fifth Agreement, on this Thursday. And you can message me with any questions you have about it. I'd be happy to answer them. And again, there's no cost for that. Love donations if you choose. However, it's just, I do it because I love it. And I love it when people are there and we get into these discussions about the little nuances of the book. And I don't record it because a lot of what people talk about when the book stirs things up are personal. It's personal space and it's confidential. So there'll be other people there, and everybody keeps it to the group. We got a lot of new comments coming in. I'll be taking a look at all these in a little bit. So, hello, Alicia, Lisa Price. So wonderful. So, again, I love you. You are loved, and you are the love. Peace.